Welcome students. Today we are going to discuss about the concept of molar volume. Students, before we proceed to our topic, I think it is very necessary to have a look in the back to review the generation, the creation of that concept. Students, it was a very tricky to find the number of the moles by weighing the masses of the gases. Means to find the number of moles of the gas by weighing the mass of the gases. But the chemist also determine the moles of the gas, any gas, by measuring their volumes. But that condition, the finding of the number of the moles by measuring the volume, is only applicable for the gases and not applicable for the solid and liquids. Students, as I have mentioned you in my previous lecture, that Mr. Amedeo Avogadro's, by his famous hypothesis, the equal volume of all the gases contain the equal number of the particles, and that was the hypothesis that give the birth to the concept of the molar volume. Students, now we will define what is the concept of the molar volume. Students, the concept of molar volume means the volume of 1 mole of a gas. The volume of 1 mole of the gas, that is not final. We will define it properly. And the definition is that when the 1 mole of any gas at standard temperature and pressure occupies the volume of 22.414 decimeter cube. Means that the volume of 22.414 decimeter cube at standard temperature pressure is called as the molar volume. And that molar volume is very true when the gases are ideal. What are the ideal gases? It will be discussed later. But for understanding, I only say that the ideal gases are those gases which obeys all the gas laws at all the condition of temperature and pressure. So the molar volume is very true when the gases are taken as the ideal, and that volume is the 22.414 decimeter cube at the standard temperature and the pressure. And you know that what are the standard temperature and the pressure? Standard temperature and pressure means the temperature taken as the 0 degree centigrade and the pressure taken as the 1 atmosphere. Moreover, that volume of the gas will be 24 decimeter cube. That volume, molar volume, will be 24 decimeter cube at room condition. You know that what are the room conditions? Room conditions are the temperature taken as 25 degree centigrade and the pressure taken as 1 atmosphere. So we can say that the molar volume of the gases will be 24 decimeter cube at the condition of the room condition, and it will be the 22.414 decimeter cube at the standard temperature and the pressure conditions. Students, we know that it can be also explained in another way, that the molar volume will be the volume occupied by 6.022 multiplied by 10 raised to power 23 particles of the gases. That volume will be at room condition, that will be the 24 decimeter cube, and at the standard temperature and pressure condition, it will be the 22.414 decimeter cube. For convenience, we take the different examples of the different gases, and these are we know that we consider the example of the hydrogen. That hydrogen, the molar mass of that hydrogen is 2.16 grams. That 2.16 gram is equal to the 1 mole of the hydrogen gas. And that 1 mole of the hydrogen gas contains 6.022 multiplied by 10 raised to power 23 particles of the hydrogen gas. And that at standard temperature and pressure, that gas contains the volume will 22.414 decimeter cube. Similarly, we consider the example of the nitrogen. That nitrogen is, the molar mass of the nitrogen is 14 grams, and that 14 grams of the nitrogen gas is equal to the 1 mole, and that 1 mole of the gas contains 6.022 multiplied by 10 raised to power 23 molecules of the nitrogen, and that number of particles at standard temperature pressure will contain the volume of 22.414 decimeter cube at standard temperature and pressure. Similar is the case for the oxygen. 32 grams of the oxygen as the molar mass of the oxygen means is equal to the 1 mole, and that 1 mole of the gas contains Avogadro's number of the particles of the nitrogen gas, and that Avogadro's number of the gas particles, nitrogen particles, contain the same volume 22.414 decimeter cube at the standard temperature and the pressure. The students, we have taken the 3 examples of the 3 different gases, and all these gases have their different masses, but they all have contained the equal number of their particles, number of the molecules, and as they have equal number of molecules, they contains the equal number of the molar volume, and that is 22.414 decimeter cube. One thing which is questionable is that the atomic masses of these 3 gases is very different, and that is the 2 gram, that is 14 gram, and that is the 32 grams. But the volume is not affected. The volume remains same. How is it possible? Either the mass, either the size of the molecule will not affect on the molar volume. The answer is that no, that will not affect molar mass, and their size of the molecule will not affect the molar volume of the gases, because it is studied that the distance between the gas molecules is 300 times greater than the diameter of the molecule. The diameter of the gas molecules and the distance between the gas molecules is hell of difference, because I said that difference is that difference between the distance between the two particles of the gas molecules is 300 times greater than the diameter of the molecule of the gas. Now we will come back on our initial point that the chemist determine number of the moles by measuring the gas volumes, or the gaseous volume will be measured by the number of the moles. So that relationship can be solved by that relation. We can find the number of the moles from the volume of the gases, and we can also find the volume of the gas from the number of the moles. When the one thing is given, the second thing can be calculated by that relationship. That if we want to find the volume of the gas, then the number of the moles of the gas are given or multiplied by the molar volume. If we want to find the number of the moles, then we will have the volume of the gas, and that will be divided by the molar volume. So by that relationship, we can find the one thing from the another thing which is known, as that is the best relationship for finding these two relationships. But one thing in that calculation is the worthwhile, and that worthwhile thing is, it must be noted that during that calculations, the unit for the molar volume and volume of the gas should be same. It may be centimeter cube or in the decimeter cube. The units must be same for measuring the any relation of the molar volume or the number of the moles in that concept. That's all. Students, in spite of all that, if you find any difficulty about that topic, you may ask on our website as in the previous practice, and we will reply your question properly, inshallah. Thank you very much.